This isn't a trick. It's a silent invasion, because what I'm about to show you doesn't need noise. It doesn't need approval. It doesn't even need truth. It rewires the way people see you, obey you, without knowing why. This isn't charisma. This is psychological warfare designed to slip beneath awareness and take control without force. And once you learn this, you don't speak to manipulate. You breathe, and they bend. Welcome to Silent Dominance, House Fits. There are 3 layers of manipulation. The first is basic. You say things, you frame things, you convince. It's loud, obvious, weak. The second is tactical. You study patterns, you predict reactions, you pull strings. But the third is untraceable. You don't manipulate behavior, you manipulate perception. You become a symbol, not a person. And people don't resist symbols, they submit to them. That's the level we train for. Easians. Understand this. Humans obey stories more than logic. They obey status more than honesty. And above all, they obey presence more than words. So while others chase charisma, you master the invisible language beneath it. Not what to say, but how to enter a room and become gravity. Because in silent manipulation, the game isn't to convince. It's to calibrate the energy of the room until everyone starts sinking to you. You don't adjust, they do. This is deep psychology, and it begins with energetic framing. Here's the truth they never tell you. People mirror the most certain person in the room. Not the kindest, not the smartest, the one who doesn't flinch, so you train that. Eye contact without emotion. Posture like you're the final decision in every room. Not arrogance. Detachment. The body of someone who already knows they win, even if they haven't moved yet. And here's the twist. That certainty isn't real, it's manufactured. But perception doesn't care. Your nervous system becomes their instruction manual, and you just wrote the first chapter in silence. Easians. Next layer, controlled unpredictability. Humans crave patterns. It makes them feel safe. Predictable people get ignored. Unpredictable ones get followed. So you learn when to vanish, when to pause mid-sentence, when to leave a compliment unfinished. Because nothing hooks a mind like incompletion. The brain hates blanks. And when you become a walking mystery, people fill in those blanks with their own obsession. You don't give them certainty, you give them a void, and then you watch as they pour themselves into it. Easians, Easians. Easians think. Third layer, emotional detachment. When you stop needing connection, you start controlling it. Most people manipulate because they need something. Attention, love, approval. But when you don't, you shift the balance. You're not playing to win. You're watching how others try to earn you. And that creates a pressure they can't name. They call it magnetism. But it's just your absence of need. So here's your warning. You can learn this. You can master it. You can walk into any room and bend perception like glass. But if you don't anchor it with integrity, you will become the lie you created. Not feared, not loved, just hollow, and no amount of power can fill that. So here's how you build balance. 1. Create a private space where you're not a symbol. No performance, no dominance, just truth. 2. Set a code. Not for others, for you. Lines you never cross, even if you can. 3. Let one person in. 1. Someone who sees beneath the mask and doesn't worship the image. If you can't do that, you're not powerful. You're just isolated. And isolation looks like strength. Until it doesn't. This is the final phase. Not becoming manipulative, but becoming unmanipulable. The only reason you ever needed to control others was because you never fully controlled yourself. So master that. No impulses, no flinching, no hunger for approval. Become the calm in the storm, not because you fake it, but because you built it. Then, and only then, will you never need to manipulate again. Because when the war inside you ends, every room you enter submits. This is the blueprint: silent influence, cold clarity, warm control, the kind of power that doesn't announce itself, because it doesn't have to. Now go build it. Not just to dominate others, but to finally stop being dominated by yourself.